Imagine a world lit only by fire. The first city is not yet a dream. On a grassy floodplain, a small band huddles at dusk, the scent of smoke and roasting grain clinging to their cloaks. Here, a revolution begins, not with a bang, but with a seed. With fire tamed and harvest saved, humanity paused. We planted, we created surplus, and that surplus gave rise to everything that followed. Along the great rivers of Mesopotamia, the Nile, and the Indus, villages swelled into the first cities. Life became organized. Irrigation set the rhythm of work. Scribes tallied the grain. Rulers etched laws into clay and stone. From these ordered fields grew ordered power. Far to the east, the Yellow River nourished its own walled towns. Across the oceans, in Mesoamerica and the Andes, great pyramids rose without the aid of wheels or beasts of burden. Cities became engines of memory, storing skills and stories. Networks widened. The Persian Empire connected its provinces with roads and posts. Roman law and citizenship crossed seas. In South Asia, the Mauryan and Gupta empires organized taxes and cared for travelers, carving ethics into stone. In China, the Qin and Han dynasties unified scripts and measures. Along the Silk Roads, caravans carried more than just silk and paper. They carried ideas, faiths, and disease across 3 continents. Hinduism framed the great cycle of life and duty. Buddhism offered a path beyond suffering. Confucianism prized order, while Taoism counseled balance. In the West, Judaism bound law with covenant and memory. Christianity spread through letters and song, building communities that transcended borders. In the 7th century, Islam ignited a golden age of scholarship and trade, from Iberia to the heart of Asia. Algebra, astrolabes, and poetry flowed with spices and credit. This was a world of many centers. In Song China, inventors refined printing, gunpowder, and the compass. Then, in the 13th century, the Mongol conquests tore open violent new passages, but also created pathways for unprecedented exchange. And along these very same routes, the Black Death traveled, reordering the world. We still live within the echoes of these networks. Then came a new kind of connection, forged on the open ocean. In the year 1519, a small crew scanned Bland's horizon, the salt spray biting their faces. Their passage would link the Atlantic and the Pacific, unleashing a torrent of exchange. Foods, silver, and diseases crossed the globe. Millions were forced into the holds of ships, tearing and remaking families on every continent. Back in the Old World, new empires rose. From Ottoman heartlands to Safavid courts and Mughal camps, rulers traded, fought, and borrowed. Meanwhile, the printing press made new ideas about science and human rights crackle like sparks. A declaration in 1776 echoed across the globe as people began to test these promises against the realities of hunger, pride, and fear. Steam and steel accelerated everything. Railways shrank distances, while factories magnified both wealth and inequality, fueling new empires and new flags. The 20th century was scarred by 2 global wars and the Holocaust. In 1945, the United Nations offered a new forum for dialogue, while a long Cold War remapped the planet and newly independent nations found their voice. Today, a digital tide connects us all. It carries the glow of your phone into the fabric of daily life. It touches everything, from the code of our genes to the architecture of our beliefs. The patterns are ancient, but the speed is new. And as we move into the future, these ever-shifting connections will continue to reshape our world.